look forward to games like this every season. Teams riding momentum, coming in a clash for national supremacy and trying to make a statement as we get close to the playoffs. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Ducks' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So the Clemson Tigers offense will get the football first. And here comes, for the first time as the starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back in Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either, Dave.
No, it's crazy. And that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology, how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Lost a throw on first down. Spits it out to the back. He's got his man. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Quick strike complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Handoff from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. There he goes. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Clemson is quick to the line.
How about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Gets it out fast. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that is the kind of drive to start a season that is going to put a smile on your head coach's face. They were just methodical in the way they marched down the field. Awesome execution. You cannot start the season any better than that one there.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Oregon's offense will have its first possession of the game. And there has been a lot of talk about this guy. Jesse, they say the farther away you line up from the football, the easier it is to play early. When you're as good as this dude, you're going to play no matter what.
Well, this offense knew he was good coming out of high school. But talking to their quarterback and their coaching staff before the game, David, they didn't know he was this good. He's made catches in practice. He's done things in scrimmage that is completely wowing everybody. Now the question, can he do it when the lights are on?
Oh, out of space. They push it out to the 39 after picking up 5. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Bring in the heat. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
That's a big-time play on the D-line right there. And listen, you know, they've had a lot of NFL guys in recent years up front. William the Fridge Perry, old-school Clemson, great on the D-line. He'd be proud of watching that performance on that play. This guy right here, man, sometimes he just looks like a throwback.
He'll keep it himself. Find some fresh air. It's running room. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Ducks will hustle with the line.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. And the Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Trying play action. Gets away. Trying to get rid of it. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got a man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete. Jars loose by the hit. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Austin. Just a little bit too much. The freshman is taking a shot. Clemson will send the punt team out. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. With the catch, it's Banks. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground. Looking for room, it's Gentry. 44 with the first down. They'll ride the hot hand. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll go to work in the air on second down. It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. The Ducks need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Gets the back moving. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the grab. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'll give it to the back. Fouls through the defense. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at it, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They're working that left side. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down and more. Turning on the Jets. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. He's piled up 65 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the first game of the season. The huge explosive play put him right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. Try to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Clemson.
I know we're only in... You've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do. And they've got some weapons. This offense does this year.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Grab behind the line. It's Lewis. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Caught in the backfield, it's Gentry. Still on his feet at the 35. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Back to pass. He's got it. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return
the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quick release by the QB. There he goes. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. The official says no good. After the miss, the lead still at 11.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal, miss, make, great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Going with the ground game left. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. And the Ducks moving quickly to the line. Tight end now in motion. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Got it in the middle, it's Lewis. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They boot it away. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now the play fake. Under fire. He's going to take off. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Well, he's making it look easy out there snagging that pass. Sammy Watkins, Mike Williams, T. Higgins. Great Clemson receivers in recent years. These guys just got open. They found a way with their speed. Ability. It's a lot of what this guy does here too. He makes it easy on his quarterback.
Wide receiver going in motion. Pulls and fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on 3rd down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Reads it, fires complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Swings it out to his running back. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Thorne. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Unloads it left. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Made that play and was hoping to make another one on the return, but they'll take it in business at the 41. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. The give on the inside. Hard running there. He's up to 81 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Nowhere to go, the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lewis. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. To the ground to try to move the chains. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Punt is on its way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Running to Green. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Puts it out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. They'll try to power their way ahead. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. Sweet cut there. Guys, let's chat for a moment about Oregon. You start the season top 25, clearly expected. expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Punt is in the air. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. All wideouts, no backs. They'll start this drive with a pass. Takes an easy completion. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. That gives him 100 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. Full wideout set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. A strike downfield.
I love the job by the receiver there on the curl route against zone coverage because he finds the soft spot, but he also does a nice job coming back to the football, and it's not easy. When your quarterback's got a cannon like this guy does, and he's throwing a bullet at you, there's a lot of guys that would be hesitant and they would want to wait for the ball. Not this guy. He went and attacked it and secured the catch.
Looking to throw on first down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quickly complete. Wide open spaces. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Tigers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 3 wideouts to the right on 2nd and 8. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Touchdown Tigers! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Shot down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. That's going to wrap up the first half. Here now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. RPO complete to open the drive. They stop just short. But it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Ducks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The RPO, it's complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. They just keep firing. And they're not on the same page there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He put it out there for him. Gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Working that wide receiver screen. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. Right down the boulevard. It's good.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Unloads quickly. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. From the gun, running back gets the give. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll try the run. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They punted away on 4th down. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Lewis. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th, but they can't move the chains. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. He stopped for a short gain. From the gun on 3rd down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Ducks will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Going right to work up top. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Well, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Rides the back and leaves it. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. The play action fake. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Caught over the middle. It's Lewis. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Ducks will call on their punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Send the tight end in motion. Pulls and fires complete. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back looking to the road.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
They're going to ride this running back. Picks up the 1st down. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Clemson ready to go back to work with another 1st down. To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give to the back. Nice move there. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Red pass, it's complete. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They drag him down, but not before he picks up a Clemson 1st down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Tigers. This dude is putting on a show, taking up residence in the end zone by the air and by the ground, in keeping with what Clemson looks for in a quarterback.
Man, this is unbelievable. I mean, you've seen so many great guys run through, and Clemson majors in quarterbacks that can throw, can run, and really be dynamic. And this guy is having himself a day.
Oregon 6.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. They'll pull it on the read. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Back to pass on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity. Down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Ducks send out the punt unit. No chance for a return. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on last year's national champion, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Bruce Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. Let's see what he can do with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Michigan's offense will get first crack at it today. Michigan really took it to Notre Dame the last time they met, and Hail to the Victors was playing loudly.
It was playing loudly, and they beat the snot out of the Irish. And the Irish better not forget that. And it was the physicality of Michigan taking over. Today.
Yeah, Notre Dame was really upset. They just couldn't answer the bell. Everything seemed to snowball on them, one bad thing after another. They've got to be mentally tougher in this game.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's loose. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Looking downfield on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. They'll go to the ground. Gets it past the marker. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Works the middle of the field. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Wolverines can really attack on this second and short. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on last year's national champion, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Michigan Wolverines offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure.
Turning it on! He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. There's the pressure. That's reeled in. It's Hunt. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Soft spot in the middle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Makes the grab. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now. Here's second and long. From the gun, the ground game. moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. Got his man downfield. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Wolverine. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. And there has been a lot of talk about this guy. Jesse, they say the farther away you line up from the football, the easier it is to play early. When you're as good as this dude, you're going to play no matter what.
Well, this offense knew he was good coming out of high school, but talking to their quarterback and their coaching staff before the game, David, they didn't know he was this good. He's made catches in practice. He's done things in scrimmage that is completely wowing everybody. Now the question, can he do it when the lights are on and everybody's watching?
And I think receiver is the best spot to transfer being a freshman. Adjustment. These guys aren't so much bigger that you're going against. It's speed. He has the speed. He has the height. I'm excited to watch this debut.
Wants to throw on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. Hits him in stride at the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal.
I love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Notre Dame has it now, first and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Big fella moving. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown throwing the football. The last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Power football with the run. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down and run. They get it up, push, and it pays off the sack at the 20. Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of border players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got to crawl before you walk, and this team, they tasted it. They know what it feels like. They know what it's like to be in the playoffs, and they want more. And they get to take some anger out and some hard feelings out today to start this season.
On first down. Catch in the middle, it's Vaughn. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Notre Dame right back to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the boat. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Catch in the middle. It's Anger. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Big guy smells it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Barrels ahead. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. Going for 6. Touchdown, Irish! Quick strike for the air for the score.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. On the field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air on 1st down. Got his man. Powers through. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, they're after him. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Here come the Irish back on offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Guys, let's take a step back and talk about Notre Dame. They had a fantastic offseason, #1 recruiting class in the country, but with that comes a little pressure. So how much pressure is on this class?
Well, lots of pressure, no question about it, but I think we're in an era of college football where you're seeing more and more true freshmen see the field early and have impacts early and make plays. Think about Jeremiah Smith at Ohio State during their national championship season. These kids are ready to go, and I'll tell you, there's a lot of fans, David, really excited to see what they can do.
Pressure is a privilege. Like, when you get elite talent, that's what you're starting to do. Hey, bring them in, develop them, understand, like, that's part of the process that goes with it, but you've been working for this moment. This is what you wanted for the last several years, and you developing towards. Now you get a chance to go prove who you are.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got the quick pass. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it. They're short of the 1st down. They're gaining a couple to the 23. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country. They were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half. You can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It has changed.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Got enough for the first down. They finally rustle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lane, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. There's no logical reason these two shouldn't play every year. The proximity, both powerhouse, under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Complete to the right. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. They'll run it to the right side. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Grabbed behind the line. It's Vaughn. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Finds his big tight end. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on fourth down. So now to start the second quarter, they'll line up and try a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run play action. And to get rid of it quickly. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down. The Wolverines will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got it near midfield. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this one.
And that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. guys that can win one-on-one, and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
Notre Dame right back to the line. Rides the back on the option. The give. It's headed to the end zone. Touchdown! Fighting Irish. Great job by the back on the option.
This offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And right down the middle. A very efficient 5. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Give to the back. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. The inside handoff. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Caught behind the line. It's Anger. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Working that left side now. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Vaughn. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Right on the money. Oh, what a cut! They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Fit it in the window for the score.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field, and you're seeing They go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
And he added the extra point. They took it 64 yards right down the field. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to go up top. They go to the wide receiver screen. And the defense settled in to stop that before a short gain. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Got it behind the line. It's Webb. There he goes. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30.
First down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. By his man. Knocked off his feet. And the Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Rush coming in hot, and they got... its way onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Makes the grab on the left.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He's got it. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. They'll move the wide receiver. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. In this rivalry, you could just about write the history of the game. Rodney and Fielding Yost, Schembeckler and Holtz, the Rocket and Desmond Howard. So many great moments in this rivalry, which has been played since the 1800s.
So many great moments, so many great plays, great players. And how about the uniforms? Just clean, beautiful, pristine units.
This is just classic college football. Because of all those names that Reese just ripped off, this game always seems to come down to the final play.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Shepard. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Grabs it in the middle. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And that one's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. He's got his man across the middle. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Wants to throw on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense makes the stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Touchdown, Irish! Quick strike through the air for the score.
This is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
He'll try to tack on 1 more. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the ground with the back. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, the Michigan-Notre Dame rivalry is among the most bitter in football, and so far today, these two have really butted heads.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. He's past the 30. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Back to pass. Lets it fly on the move. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
And I love this offensive approach, man. All gas. Breaks. So what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Brought down, but not before he rolled his way inside the 10 to the 8. He now has 79 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game. Grab near the marker. It's gone. try to run it in. Touchdown by the Irish. And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house. Notre Dame looks as if they're warming up for a victory march as they push out this lead.
I'll tell you what, David, the Irish have done a fantastic job recruiting, and those playmakers have shown up here in this game.
Yeah, and handling the moment, handling the big rivalry game with Michigan, a big showdown. Now can they finish this off because they're looking good right now.
Michigan, 7.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He's got him.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when you start getting those long yardage situations.
He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Wolverines decide to punt it away. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. A strike downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Grabbed in the middle. It's Yates. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Just going to keep it after the snap.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme.
A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Right down the boulevard. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. And the quarterback is knocked out back at the 13.
This offense wants to get back in the football game. It starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback up.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the grab. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
And first down for the offense.
He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. He makes the grab. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments. Here's the give off the left side. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. And the Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. Snagged out of the air. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Wolverines line up to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Vaughn. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. He'll try to get it through the air. Makes the grab. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Here's the handoff. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He now has 106 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got an open man. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off a big play.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead. They're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the 2nd half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down.
Now the play fake. Gets away. But now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play fake, and bam! That defender's right in your face.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. It's good. Easy call for the ref. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the good.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
do it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Wolverines will send out the punt unit. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Got it in the middle. It's Yates. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Gives it on the option. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Oh, out of space. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way.
But I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Oregon State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Beavs have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Georgia State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Under fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Hey, this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go well.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On the move, it's Hunt. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 4. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Vaughn. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Looking to fire. That's implied. Got him downfield. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And another big play by this offense, and if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock as a defense, stop us. Because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points. That's the aggressive nature of this football team.
To the air on 2nd down. Hauls it in. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. The give on the option. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. He'll toss it. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Here comes the heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
You know, it doesn't matter how talented you are as a quarterback, how accurate you are, how athletic you are. If you're on your back most of the day, it's going to be very hard to win the game. That's been the case for this guy here today. He's been under pressure. He hasn't been in rhythm. He's thrown an interception. This has just not gone his way.
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here come the Irish back on offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They go to the ground. It's a running room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
He'll keep it himself. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Irish! And they kick it in for 6 more points.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
For now, until whenever these two decide to play again, that Golden Dome will sparkle a little brighter as Notre Dame claims bragging rights over Michigan. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact, and every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more, and it's not that the other ones don't matter. It's just that the hate runs so deep for some of these rivalries and some of these kids that grew up across the street from each other that went to different schools, Jesse. You can feel it.
David, you're absolutely right, and I wonder, because it was a rivalry game, did the losing team get a little overhyped? It just looked like they were pressing too much in this football game. They made too many uncharacteristic mistakes, and as a result, they take the L.
Now we'll put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.